Well, new tonight at 5:30, a new start for a not-so-old yogurt plant in Western New York. And once again, it's being done with a generous dose of assistance of your state tax dollars.
Dave McKinley was in Batavia for that announcement by Governor Cuomo to get answers.
Well, you can't win them all. That seemed to be the sentiment expressed by the governor when we asked him about the wisdom of the state investing millions of dollars more into a plant that had already invested millions in not that long ago and which didn't work out so well.
It's about jobs, jobs, jobs.
If you think you heard that one before, you're not wrong. Almost 5 years ago to the date, in August of 2012, the governor stood at the same location announcing that Mueller Quaker would build a massive yogurt plant for $205 million with $14 million in taxpayer-funded assistance from you. Far from being bedazzled, many felt bamboozled when only 2.5 years after it opened in the spring of 2013, the plant shut down and 165 workers who got jobs were fired just before Christmas 2015. The plant was flipped to Dairy Farmers of America, which did not much more than maintain it before they sold it for $54 million to Massachusetts-based HP Hood, one of the largest dairy producers in the Northeast, which is getting $7 million in help from taxpayers.
What makes you believe that this one will succeed as hoped for?
Well, if you play baseball, when you get in the batter's box, you should assume that not every pitch is going to be a strike.
Nor, he says, should you expect every business venture he risks your tax dollars in will succeed.
That is the natural business cycle. That happens.
Although that wasn't part of the speech 5 years ago.
So they'll succeed where they didn't because...
No, I would say, look, Dave, it highlights how competitive the industry is.
Empire State Development Director Howard Zamsky notes the last venture produced yogurt, which a company hoped would hook on with consumers, while Hood will pretty much just process milk.
We're not figuring out if consumers like milk. We're not, breaking new ground in producing milk. So milk is a pretty low-risk investment.
They get the credit only to the extent they perform. And when you stop producing a job or the job is terminated, the credit is terminated. And that's the safety mechanism.
And yet with all that, there are, of course, no guarantees.
Except, he says, if they did nothing, which would leave you with an empty plant. In Batavia, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.